It's the Infinite Podcast. Go tell your friends. It's the Infinite Podcast. My God, it never ends. It's the Infinite Podcast with Rob and Cork the
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Project Infinite Podcast, the podcast covering the infinite and ever-expanding multiverse of fandom. For movies, comics, TV shows, video games, we got you covered. I'm Rob. I'm here, as always, with Court. And Court, we got something fun loaded up today.
Yep, we're drafting.
We're doing a draft, a proper draft. I don't think we've ever done a proper draft before.
No, I think we've had fun with like selecting teams, but I don't think we've ever done like a draft before.
Yes, we're gonna do a proper 2025 draft.
Talk to Roger Goodell. He was all good with it.
Talk to the commissioner. He's on board. The 2025 Marvel Mutants draft, with the X-Men being kind of in the forefront of a lot of things right now. Mm-hmm. Specifically, Avengers Doomsday is coming up. Jason Schreier is going to be doing the X-Men movie, which I think is a great choice. And then I think they talked about that they want to cast kind of like lesser known, younger actors to kind of fill out the roster, which I think all those boxes that we're checking are all good boxes.
Yeah, they are.
As Marvel kind of goes into like, I guess Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars is kind of like a descending phase, I guess. Whereas, this time was going to happen eventually where the MCU kind of was like self-sustaining for a while, but now it's time to kind of reset things a little bit. Now that they kind of have all their properties back, for the most part. Obviously, they still kind of share custody of Spider-Man and the Hulk, but for all intents and purposes, they have access to all their characters, all their properties. So now it's time to really just rebuild the universe, I guess, in a weird way, which I don't think a lot of people are like expecting or anticipating. They think, that the MCU is like failing because every movie's not Infinity War, Endgame level quality or anything like that. But like, it was never that to begin with. No. Avengers was like the first real like major box office smash that they had. So, Fantastic Four is probably going to end its run around 580 million. A lot of studios would kill for that. Kill for that return on investment.
Like Sinners made in the $300 million
which is
range.
Crazy for a movie like that.
Right. Sinners did that. Weapons looks like it's going to do around the same. And like, it's funny that like you say that for those types of movies, and you're like, and I know it's all about ROI. It's all about return on investment. And yes, I know business. I know it's all about a return on investment, but it's just funny because like a movie that surpassed both those movies by $200 million, we're going to call the failure, but the movies that make significantly less than that, we're going to call successes, which they are. Both those movies were successes, but I just don't know how you look at 550 to 600 million. You're like, what a failure. What a failure of a film. That's
and it's not like it
works.
it crushed its budget and did everything that you want a movie to do.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about the way that the movie going experience has changed and like the immediate necessity to watch these movies. Like you can get into the social media implications of these films getting hurt by that. You can get into the immediacy of the movie going culture and that you can just wait for streaming. Like you can get into all these different facets and rabbit holes to try to understand.
Yeah, Superman's already out on digital.
Right. And apparently, Thunderbolts is coming out on the 27th.
On Disney Plus, yeah.
Which people believe will be the day that we get the second half of the casting announcements for Doomsday.
Which would make a lot of sense.
I think they're probably also going to give us a first look at Dr. Doom as well, too.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. Obviously, spoilers for Fantastic Four. He does show up at the end. The post-credit scene, you don't see his face. You see his back.
But it is Robert Downey Jr.
According to Matt Shackman, yeah.
Yeah, and the Russos shot that scene. So the Russos shot the last two post-credit scenes. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a big preamble to basically say we're doing a mutant draft, not an X-Men draft, a mutant draft.
Yep.
So we'll lay out the protocol for that when the time comes. We do have a little bit of news to cover. First and foremost, we got a trailer for Fallout Season 2.
Wow!
I was super impressed
for a show that we were very pleased with the scope of for Season 1 to even get even bigger is just incredible.
Yeah, the show was kind of a surprise the first season. Like, obviously, people in our sector were looking forward to it. It's another video game adaptation. Right. Jonathan Nolan, came over from Westworld, kind of brought his Westworld. And then you see a lot of, especially with the Season 2 trailer, taking place in New Vegas, you kind of get like a Westworld-y vibe from it.
Sure.
Which was cool. And the thing that I liked about this, like that first season, I'm curious to know, and I don't think they've said yet, because the first season they did I think, I don't know how much they were expecting. They released the whole thing at once.
Yes.
I'd be curious to know if they're going to do that again or if they're going to go to a weekly model because of the success of the first season.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the boys' success has been the week-by-week model. So, like, they usually do the first
Gen
three
V too.
Yeah, Gen V. They'll usually do the first 3 episodes, and then they'll do week-by-week. I feel like Fallout might do similar because of how successful that first season was. It just helps with anticipation week over week, engagement on the show week over week. So I think it does make a lot of sense for them to say, let's first 3 episodes will drop and then we'll do the week by week model.
Yeah, I'm just curious because I think the reason that they dropped the whole first season all at once was just because we don't know how this is going to go. We don't know how it's going to be received. So let's just drop it all at once and kind of roll the dice. And, beyond us, I feel like the general public kind of really took to the show, took to the performances, the cast, Ella Purnell, Walton Goggins, the actor who plays Maximus, his name escapes me at the moment, but they were all outstanding. 3 really compelling leads, which is tough to do. I love the way that they did that, where they all kind of anchored their own storylines, and then those storylines mixed and coalesced. It's my favorite type of storytelling.
Aaron Moulton,
yeah. He was great.
Yeah, he was phenomenal.
He was great as Maximus. And season 2 just looks like it's doing what all great second seasons do. It's expanding the world, obviously all of our heroes are together now. And they're kind of singularly focused on hunting down Lucy's father,
right,
who has absconded into New Vegas. But the only thing too is the threads of Maximus and the ghouls stories, Cooper Howard stories, are still there.
I really want to get into that because, obviously when you story tell, these stories are told through characters. Any story's told through a character. So I think the true importance was, the ghouls' backstory. It looks very compelling. The weave of New Vegas into this is the perfect kind of middle ground of him. And I love the approach that, his innocence that was bought upon in season 1, he felt like a tragic hero, essentially, for lack of a better term. And now it looks like he's not as, innocent as would have thought of before. So I'm really excited to see what they kind of play with that.
And, break, maybe not breaking news to you guys, but breaking news to us. It will be 1 episode per week.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
Yeah, so there you go. There's your answer to that. So clearly they're confident in this season that they have changed the model to it'll be a weekly installment, which is great. I think the first season had a lot of, at the end of every episode, there did feel like that hook of if this were week to week, you'd want to be you'd want to keep watching to the next week. So I think that's a great decision. And to your point about Cooper Howard, it does feel like the mystery of what happened to his family is going to be kind of the crux, whereas first season the mystery was okay, what happened to him, and how did he get to being quote unquote Hollywood, I guess he was B movie level famous, became the face of Vault-Tec, and then his family, we still don't know what happened to his wife and daughter, so that seems to be going to be the crux of they're going to return to the flashbacks, doing the Cooper Howard flashbacks of him in New Vegas, obviously when it's run by Robert House, who made a small appearance in season 1, and I know a lot of people were excited about that. And then obviously the big teaser at the end of season 1 was Hank absconding into the New Vegas. You see the welcome to New Vegas sign, people were like, oh my god, we're going to New Vegas. So I imagine House will be a major character. Probably in the flashbacks, you'll see him properly in his regular form. And then I assume, based on what I know about New Vegas, the game, that in the present day timeline, he'll be his robotic form. Where he's kind of like an AI that oversees New Vegas. He kind of, you'll learn a lot about House in the season, but he basically kind of separated himself from that kind of board of companies, and he kind of just took New Vegas, and it's his own little slice of life that he kind of just runs independent of everybody else. And then just a couple other things we got in this trailer. Obviously the action still has good. That that vintage kind of practical feel to it. We got a look at Norm. Norm looks like he's planning a rebellion of sorts.
Yeah, I know. It's insane.
Which is cool. That was one of my favorite little plot lines that I didn't expect to be a major plotline. Was we kept going back to Lucy's vault and seeing the aftermath of what happened with them, and then Norm kind of discovering the the machinations
Yes.
of Vault-Tec and, you know, the nefariousness of that whole thing.
Right.
So I think it's cool we're going back to that. And
Right.
Norm is going to kind of, because the last we see him, he's locked away in Vault 31.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, so curious to see how Norm is going to shape up. And then, you know, obviously we got the blood, the gore, you know, that great mixture of kind of nostalgia and, you know, retrofuturism
Right.
kind of combining. And we got a Deathclaw, which I'm stoked about. So obviously the creature designs are going to be, you know, right along with how season 1 was. So
Right.
I said it to you earlier. I was like, man, if this second season hits, it has a chance to kind of compete with The Last of Us in terms of adaptation.
Sure.
Because, you know, season 1 was really, really strong. I know, you know, I liked The Last of Us season 2, but I think we both agree it wasn't probably as strong as the first season.
Sure.
So yeah, I think this has a chance, and then just a lot of high quality video game adapting going on in the far future. So we have this, we have A24 is doing a Death Stranding film in collaboration with Hideo Kojima. Zach Krager, coming off of Weapons, is doing a Resident Evil movie.
Right.
And Alex Garland's doing an Elden Ring movie.
Right.
So
That Alex Garland Elden Ring movie.
I don't even know what that's going to look like.
Me neither. Phenomenal.
Adapting a Souls game is definitely interesting.
Yeah.
And having Alex Garland do it is also very interesting.
Right.
So we're not lacking for these video game adaptations, and I'm just curious to see how Fallout kind of carries us into that December 17th.
Right.
Is when we'll get episode 1, and then it'll be weekly from there. So definitely something we'll be covering. Some other news: Netflix. Well, I guess Netflix didn't announce it, but the Duffer brothers have announced that they're leaving Netflix to pursue careers at Paramount.
Right.
Presumably doing the same thing at Paramount that they did at Netflix.
Yeah, they'll probably get it. I wonder if they'll get an IP of sorts, or if they're going to make them they're going to do an original creation of some kind. It's kind of up in the air. Like, I wonder if they're going to hand them something that's under the umbrella.
Yeah.
I don't know why in my head it's such a far stretch. I don't think they'd give them anything Trek related. I don't think the Duffers would necessarily do that. I wouldn't put it beyond the realm of possibility, but I think it's going to be something original. I think Paramount. It was funny because I was thinking about this. Paramount, the one thing they were missing as a streaming service was something that was so big that was an original for them. That's the one thing I think that they were missing. Like, I know Lioness was successful. 1883 was successful. Like, they had shows that were very, very, very successful, but they were missing, like, the show that had the boom behind it. You know what I mean? Like, they were missing that, like, the tadpole show that was like, this is the one. Like, this is the one that runs this streaming service.
Yeah, so apparently the deal is for 4 years. It includes film, TV, and streaming deals. And the major point for the Duffers was that there's an emphasis on theatrical products, or theatrical films. So they said they're still going to be sort of involved in, like, the Stranger Things, quote unquote, like, Stranger Things cinematic universe, like, overseeing...
What's Stranger Things cinematic universe?
Well, they're doing, like, the animated thing, I think, and other stuff, so they're gonna
End it
like,
with season 5.
like, they're gonna executive produce that stuff, but I don't think they're gonna be, like, directly involved. So yeah, I mean, that's, you know, it's interesting for Paramount too. Paramount's obviously been in the news doing a bunch of stuff, spending a ton of money. They just bought the rights to the UFC, so
Right.
Paramount is clearly making a move in the kind of streaming wars that are forever ongoing. And then the last bit of news I have is some Greg Fraser related drama. Not drama, but...
Lord.
So what's going on with Greg Fraser?
So, Greg Fraser famously shot The Batman, and then, well, he shot, what did he shoot? Dune Part 1, then The Batman, then Dune Part 2. I mean, 3 of the most gorgeous looking movies for all different reasons that you can ever ask for on planet Earth. Obviously, Greg Fraser has turned himself into the most famous modern cinematographer. I mean, a whole movie's marketing and the creator was built around the fact that Greg Fraser was shooting the movie.
Yeah.
Greg Fraser just shot Project Hail Mary, so obviously... I knew Greg Fraser was impressive, like, because obviously the big one that we first knew him for was Rogue One. That was the first one where we were like, wow, this movie is gorgeous. Like, who shot this movie? And then, you know, obviously his career really took off. And then, you know, famously after that, he went on to The Mandalorian, went on to kind of further himself. He really became familiar and, like, the godfather of the sound stages and how to properly use them and light them. He does Dune Part 1, he does The Batman, he does Dune Part 2. Like, the point of, you know, the godfather of cinematography, you know, maybe not the godfather, but the most famous of all time is, why can't I remember Roger Deakins' name? And then the fact that Roger Deakins had him on a podcast and Roger Deakins in it says, I'm not really a fan of superhero movies, but The Batman is one of the most gorgeous movies I've ever seen. The fact that the Academy people were up in arms that he didn't get nominated for Best Cinematography with The Batman. I mean, he's a modern day genius. So here's what happened. We kind of figured he wasn't going to be able to do Dune Part 1 or Dune Part 3 and The Batman Part 2. Fine. We kind of agreed, and I think most of the internet agrees, it's more important that he shot The Batman Part 2 than he shoots Dune Part 3. Because, Linus Sandgren steps into Dune Part 3, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be shot entirely on film. And I think it's important for Dune Part 3 to have a bit of a different feel to it.
Yeah.
Like, the war, essentially, like, the actual first punch of the war is over. Like, I want something that feels a little bit farther in the future. So here's the thing. The Batman Part 2. Obviously, we were like, okay, this means he's going to shoot the Batman Part 2. Very good. I don't know how Sam Mendes convinced him to say, don't do the Batman Part 2. We're going to have you do actually these 4 Beatles biopics.
I still don't. We talked about this Beatles thing before. I still don't understand.
The studio's going to have to cut that to one movie, right?
Yeah.
There's no earthly shot that they're going to get approved to do 4 separate films with the 4 of them having to interweave in between all the 4 of them.
The Beatles cinematic universe.
There's no shot.
I can't. I mean, the Beatles, are arguably the most popular musical act of all time.
Yeah, it's Paul Mescal, Josh O'Connor.
Joseph Quinn?
Joseph Quinn. And who's the last one? I can't remember who the last one was. All 4 of them were...
Harrison Dickinson.
Yeah, Harrison Dickinson. So 4 of the most famous British actors over there. The only person they were missing was Tom Holland in there. So they got all 4 young, great British actors to play the Beatles, which was awesome. Sam Mendes, one of the greatest directors that's living right now, also steps in, which is amazing. And then Greg Fraser steps in, and I'm just like, this means that the Batman part, it's not doomed, but... There's other cinematographers that can step in, but there was something about Greg Fraser's touch to it that was just violently incredible. So I'm concerned. I'm very concerned.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I mean, unless there's some schedule things that shift around where, he can do both.
Right.
But yeah, this Beatles thing continues to just flabbergast me. I don't understand it. Are we really going to Avengers the Beatles?
Right.
Is that what we're doing here? We're gonna I imagine you do the John Lennon movie first, right?
I don't understand. I don't know why we need 4 of them. Why is there 4 different films?
Yeah.
Why are we taking Greg Fraser away from the Batman? Why are we doing this?
We're doing a John Lennon movie, then a Paul McCartney movie, then Ringo Starr is great. He's a great drummer, but do we need a whole biopic on Ringo Starr?
And these are all
going to
be theatrically released.
Yeah.
In the same year?
Yes, I guess so.
I know the Beatles are the biggest band to ever touch the earth. Mm-hmm. I understand. 2 films I can get on. If you said you're doing 2 because they're doing 2 of the Michael Jackson films, which, okay, sure, 1,000,000%. 4 Beatles movies, Talos.
That'll culminate in I guess the Avengers movie.
No, we already did this. Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan will return in the Beatles Part 4.
The Beatles.
Yeah, Jafar Jackson. Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix comes back. the woman that played Whitney Houston, they all come back in some team up movie.
John Lennon, a Beatles story.
I don't know, man. I don't understand.
I mean, they got some names. This movie's gonna be cinema, but I don't know. I don't know how many people are coming out to see the George Harrison biopic. John Lennon, yeah, sure. You want to do a John Lennon movie? Sure. That makes total sense. I get that. But to do a movie on each Beatle and then, I guess, culminate it together and dun, 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 dun.
I don't. It's odd to me. It's odd. I'm all in for anything that Sam Mendes does. He's one of the most talented directors. Obviously, I'm jealous because Greg. What was the convince? They must have had to pay him a disgusting amount of money to go do this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And he's going to do 4 of them. Well, I'm assuming they're going to try to shoot these simultaneously.
Yes, they would have to.
There's no earthly shot they couldn't. It's just
Just culminates the fifth movie. Just culminates.
Just the portals open up like Bob Dylan walks through.
Culminates in them writing "Hey
Jeremy
Jude."
Allen White as Bruce Springsteen walks through.
Culminates them in writing "Hey Jude" at the end. Like, oh,
no, it culminates in them walking on Abbey Road at the end.
Oh man, that's all I got to say about that. It's just when they first announced this, I didn't understand it, and I still don't understand it. So I guess we'll find out. That's all I got news wise.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do this damn thing. So yeah, Mutant Draft 2025. Mutant Draft. Here ends the rules. So we got a roster that I put together of about 70 some odd mutants from all across the Marvel Universe. We got some X-Men in there. We got some Brotherhood characters. We got some Morlocks. We got some weirdos. Just a who's who of characters. And you and I are going to not volley back and forth because I introduced an unknown element here. We're going to go draft style. We're going to draft a team of 13. We have 3 distinct categories. So we have our physical mutant abilities. So think of like your Wolverines, your Colossus, your Mystiques, like characters where their abilities manifest in their physicality.
Right.
You know, that's where their bulk of their powers come from. Like obviously we have Rogue in there. She has like that touch telepathy type deal. We basically with Rogue, like some of these characters we kind of took the form that makes most sense for them. So like Rogue, for example, like we already have Rogue built in with the Captain Marvel powers. It's not like base Rogue who like doesn't know anything. It's Rogue. She has the Captain Marvel power. She can fly, super strength. Right. She still has like her touch power, like all that stuff.
Yep. John Wraith says, "Well, I am."
Wraith is in here. So we got physical base powers. Then we had I had to make a whole section for mutants that have psychic or mental abilities because they're vast.
Yeah.
So we have, your characters, obviously, like your Jean Greys, Cable, Emma Frost, Kitty Pryde, Leech. Leech is in there. And then you have other characters like Elixir, Hope Summers, Cassandra Nova. And then the last category it was originally just elemental powers, but then that pool is extremely small. Yeah. So I took the energy-based powers that I had with the telepaths and I moved them over to the elemental base powers. So we have energy and elemental base powers. So characters like Bishop, Gambit, Storm, Iceman, Sunspot, Pyro, Psylocke are all in there. Right. And basically the conceit is you might be asking yourself, well, where's Professor X and Magneto? That's us. We are role playing as Professor X and Magneto in this situation. And a third party that I've deemed with a randomizer, the robot in this situation, it will be standing as Apocalypse.
No, you should have made it Nimrod if you were going to have it stand in as a...
I was thinking of like Sentinel.
Oh, it should have been Bastion.
It should have been Bastion, but I went with Apocalypse.
No, Bastion actually hates mutants.
Yeah, that would make sense. He wouldn't draft mutants.
Apocalypse would be like, mutant draft? Who can I turn into a horseman?
Give me all of the mutants, please.
Give me every mutant, please. Give me only the strong mutants, like Strong Guy.
Strong Guy's in here. So you might be wondering also, look, at the end of the day, my list is my list. So, like, no, the Scarlet Witch is not on here. Franklin Witch is not on here. Come on, man. I needed to show a little bit of restraint to be able to get some of the weirdos on this list. Like, if I put Franklin Richards on here, I can't have Big Bertha in here.
No, why not? Why not?
You gotta leave room. So, yeah, like 70-odd mutants, 13 picks. So, basically, the conceit is we can draft 4 to fill our positions, quote unquote. So 4 physical, 4 mental, and 4 elemental energy based. We get 1 wild card pick that we can take. I might amend the wild card thing to be able to draft another Omega level mutant.
Yes, I think that's fair.
Because we do have
OG X-Men have 2 Omega level. They have 3 Omega level mutants on that team.
So I did note the Omega level mutants. I was gonna only allow ourselves to draft 1. But I will, I think, amend that to be able to allow a wild card pick to also be an Omega level mutant. So that's what we're gonna do. Any questions?
No, I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rapid fire. I'm ready to rock. My team's gonna be an issue. Men's pulling a Ford right now.
All right, so I did the draft randomizer off of.
Not Chat GPT.
No. So you do have the first pick as Magneto.
Let's go.
And it's a snake style draft, so you will go first, then I will go second. The randomizer will go third. The randomizer will then go again, then back to me, then back to you, so on and so forth until we draft our full roster of well, now to be... Oh, yeah, it's still 13, but the wild card pick can be an Omega level. So you have the first pick, and I yield the floor to you.
Okay. Perfect. Are we ready? I don't know.
I'm ready.
Ready for the first pick? Hold on. We're going to see if this works.
Oh, no, you're going to get his copyright struck. It's not copyright. It's fine. The pick is in.
The pick is in. With the first pick in the mutant draft. This actually seems kind of wrong now that I'm saying this out loud. My first pick is going to be Jean Grey off the board. It's like taking LeBron James #1 overall. Like there's not much there's not much to it. You get the Phoenix powers on top of that. She's proven she can lead a team as well too. She's proven she can obliterate an entire, Earth if she needs to. That's all I need in a #1 pick. I need somebody that can come and
pick that can destroy the Earth.
Yeah, I need a pick that can come in and change the franchise day one. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. This franchise has changed forever.
Yeah, she was on my list, obviously.
Right.
If I had been blessed with the #1 overall pick. She is not who I would have taken #1 overall, though.
Oh, you're ready for the Vulcan pick, #1 overall.
You left my #1 pick on the board. Mm-hmm. I'm staying in the family. Mm-hmm. I'm staying in the family with this one, and I'm taking Hope Summers.
So what? Hope Summers has a bit of a better head on her shoulders.
I mean, you get a lot in one package. Mm-hmm. With Hope Summers. She basically has for those of you who aren't familiar, she has the power to mimic, amplify, and master any mutant power. Mm-hmm. as long as being an Omega level telepath. Mm-hmm. On top of it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, this is like, to your point, like this is like I'm drafting a quarterback. Mm-hmm.
This is a franchise changer.
Like she can do a bit of everything.
It's like taking Cam Newton #1 overall. Like there's some picks that just work.
She can amplify the powers of other mutants.
Okay.
So she's kind of like an all around support character too, which I kind of like. Like maybe she's not my field leader, but she's there.
Okay.
And she's there. She's a threat.
Fair.
You know what I mean? So we got 2 Summers off the board.
Okay. Who's Apocalypse taking?
Let's see.
Wait.
Apocalypse has picked Vulcan.
No, not Vulcan off the board. You mean Vulcan who couldn't even lead his... So, for those of you who don't know, in 1975, the giant-sized X-Men were there. And then they made a story after that came out. The giant-sized X-Men, basically the original X-Men, were trapped on Krakoa. Cyclops breaks out, basically, and warns everybody. And Professor X is like, ooh, shoot, I need a team of X-Men to go down there. And then he gets a lot of the iconic X-Men, Cyclops, Wolverine, Thunderbird, Banshee, Colossus. Who else is in there? I forget who else is in there, but he basically makes like a forward team of X-Men and Nightcrawlers in there, and then they turn into like some of the most famous X-Men. You find out that there was another team that he sent down there, and Vulcan was the leader of this team, who was also the brother of Cyclops.
It's another Summers.
Yeah, another
so
Summers. 3
Summers off the board. They're like the Alabama of X-Men.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're like the Mannings. Oh, the Summers are like the Mannings.
So yes, this is Gabriel Summers.
All right. Well, now on to Apocalypse. Who do you got, Apocalypse?
Yeah. So, I mean, interesting pick here. Mm-hmm. Too. Like we both went telepath, and then Apocalypse goes with a pure like raw energy destruction character.
Sure. It's an Omega level way.
Yeah,
man. All right. Apocalypse next pick.
Apocalypse's next pick. Interesting. The Juggernaut.
Okay, that's actually not a bad pick. I can imagine the Juggernaut boosted by Apocalypse. That's a potent mix. Gives me the goosebumps.
So I kind of see what Apocalypse is doing here. Okay. Apocalypse appears to be building a physical kind of raw powerhouse team.
Okay.
Is what I'm seeing here.
I ain't mad at it.
With Vulcan and the Juggernaut. Did not expect the Juggernaut to be a round 2 pick.
Yeah, that's like taking a defensive tackle like #2 in the draft.
It took like Aaron Donald.
Right, which is fine. Like you're talking about a franchise.
That's a Hall of Famer.
Right, but it's like you just never expect it.
My go, huh? Do I just raw fire off my second Omega pick? I feel like I should, right? Mm-hmm. I have hope.
So the 12 picks, my Omega pick needs to go into one of these 3 buckets.
Or it can be your wild card.
It's not going to be my wild card. I want.
Or no, it has to be. Your second Omega now has to be your wild card.
Okay. So that I took Jean, who Jean fell under the mental, right?
Unless you want her to be your wild card.
No, I don't want her to be my wild card.
Okay. And I don't want Hope to be my wild card either.
Okay, so my mental, Jean was under mental, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to, so if you and I are both going to pick, if you and I are going to pick another Omega, it would be our wild card pick.
Okay, I think we should save the wild card pick for last.
Yeah, because Apocalypse already used the wild Omega.
Yep.
All right. So I'll hold off on my Omega pick for right now. Oh man, this is tough. I have Hope, who's like a support type character. Mm-hmm. I kind of want to go with one of these energy based characters just because the pool is a lot shallower here. And man, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm taking another Summers.
Don't take Havoc.
I'm taking Havoc.
Insane. I know what I'm gonna do. So you're gonna take Havoc. I'm gonna take Polaris.
Okay.
You know, a little daddy-daughter duo on the team.
Okay. All right.
It's like Shadur Sanders and Dion.
And I mean, I feel like honestly, with any of these other characters I pick, having Hope there just amplifies every other pick I make.
Having Jean Grey on my team makes no other team want to fight my team, so I'm actually feeling
So who are
good.
you taking?
I took Polaris.
I
wanted somebody that, you know...
She's like borderline Omega.
That's exactly why I took her. You're talking about somebody that can affect the Earth on a global scale.
Drafting what you know, Magneto. Mm-hmm. Character with magnetism.
Is that going to be my theme? Am I going to take Quicksilver next?
Interesting. I like the way that this is this is shaping out so far.
Okay, so
it's your go again, yeah.
Okay, so I have another pick for myself.
Yes.
I am gonna go solely based off X-Men '97.
Oh no.
I'm gonna take Rogue.
Oh, okay, so that's your first physical character
because of what I get with that as well too.
And again, you're sticking with the Magneto theme here.
Yeah, I am. What we learned in X-Men '97, I'm sticking with the Magneto theme. All right.
Interesting. And, I mean, along with Rogue, you get all of her physical attributes, and then you get the ability to steal powers, if need be.
Yep.
Could borrow some powers from Jean or Polaris.
Yeah, and Jean won't die.
True.
Jean won't die from that, so.
Interesting. So you got 1, 1, and 1 across the board.
Yep.
So it's my go, huh?
Yep.
This is where being in the middle. I mean, it's only 3 teams, but still.
This gets fun. Okay.
All right. So I think I'm also going to go with a physical character.
Okay.
Man, just thinking about... I feel like Apocalypse did get, like, the best physical character with Juggernaut.
That's not bad.
I feel like I do need a physical character. Screw it. I'm going to take Wolverine.
Okay. OG. Yeah, that's a good vet on the team. That's like having Brooke Lopez on your team. But bro's there for a million years. It's consistent.
The healing factor is outrageous. Look, I know you're Magneto, and I know Wolverine might just have to chill for a little bit. But somehow Wolverine still manages to fight Magneto.
Yeah. He killed him.
Hope Summers can also copy his healing factor, which makes her also unkillable.
Yeah, fair.
So
no, she also absorbs the getting infected by adamantium. Not a good pick.
I'm using Hope as like my LeBron.
We got to figure out who the biggest bust of this draft is going to be on our team.
I'm using Hope as like my LeBron, where like the team, like she can kind of like distribute wherever.
+5 attributes to everybody on the team.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Fair. All right, who's Apocalypse taking?
Let's see. Apocalypse selects the Shadow King.
Dang! No, I can't take Darwin now. That's such a power move. That's like getting like a floor general. That's like having like Jason Kidd be your coach and Rajon Rondo be like your point guard because it's 2 masterminds at the position.
A multiversal telepath. Dangerous.
Sebastian Shaw, pretty good.
The Shadow King.
Pretty good.
Man, that's a great pick. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great pick.
Okay, so who's his next pick? So he has 3 picks in now?
3 picks in. He's got the Juggernaut. So we all have 1, 1, and 1 so far.
All right.
Juggernaut, Shadow King, and Vulcan for Apocalypse. I guess this will be like the third of the way mark.
Okay.
I have Wolverine, Hope Summers, and Havoc. And you have Rogue, Jean Grey, and Polaris. So we go into round 4. Apocalypse selects Darwin.
No!
Yeah, essentially.
Wait, maybe that's what Apocalypse is going to upgrade Darwin to make sure he just can't be killed by the Shadow King specifically. What a genius. Okay, who's your next pick?
Man, Darwin, eh? All right, so Apocalypse has filled 2 out of 4 of his physical spots. Oh, my next pick. My next pick is gonna be I'm looking.
I locked in a beast for my next pick, and it's not beast.
It's not beast. I'm gonna. Do I want to use this? Do I want to do this now? I'm gonna pick Bishop.
Fair.
Specifically, I mean, I don't know how much energy he can take. I think he can absorb Vulcan's power. Not absorb, but you know what I mean.
Okay, fair.
I think he can. Does do the. You saw
a lot of power.
You saw him in X-Men '97.
That's a lot of power. I'm gonna take with my next pick. I'm gonna take Magic because I get a lot.
I thought about Magic.
I get a lot with Magic being on that team. I get so much with Magic being on that team because not only do I get the physicality of Magic, I get all the mental stuff from Magic as well too. So not only do if Jean goes a bit unstable, we can get Magic to get everybody in a different landscape.
You have access to Limbo. Mm-hmm. That's good.
And she's also a natural aura farmer, so.
And she can fight.
And that's exactly why I wanted her.
She can fight the Shadow King.
I wanted my team to low-key have hands. That's what I wanted. I want my team to kind of have
Your team does have hands. Because who do you have now? You have Rogue, Magic. I guess those are your two. I don't really that's what I don't have right now. I don't have like a fighter. Mm-hmm. I have Wolverine. And everyone else is just kind of watching Wolverine work. Because like Hope can't take his like adamantium.
Right.
And like she can't fight.
Right.
So yeah, it's your go again.
My next pick, I wanted to kind of load up on like the mental, but I'm gonna go physical here.
That sounds very Magneto.
So I'm gonna go physical here. I'm gonna raise your Wolverine. I'm gonna give you X-23.
Oh, I was wondering if one of us would do this. You got your own Wolverine.
And how old school Magneto to be like, you have a Wolverine, I have my own version of Wolverine.
Get my own Wolverine. I mean, the only downside, healing factor is not as strong as Wolverine's. She's a little more disciplined than Wolverine.
Yes. I think with Magneto's tutelage, she can really bring out the savagery inside of her.
She's more like, I feel like Wolverine is like it's funny, like Wolverine, Dakin, and X-23 all kind of fall into like different categories. It's like Wolverine's more like the brutish, like just run at you, we're gonna fight.
Right.
And then X-23 is more like the stealth pick.
Yeah.
And then Dakin's more like surgical.
Right.
More like technique based.
Yeah, he's like an assassin.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Don't take Marrow with your next pick.
It's gonna take Sabretooth. I'm kidding. I'm not taking Sabretooth. All right, so it's my go. I'm in the middle. I hate being in the middle, man. So many good things happen. So what am I have 2 elemental, which is good because that was kind of like the shallowest class. I feel like I need to go back to the mental well here. I'm taking Forge. No, I'm kidding.
Don't do it.
I'm not taking Forge. I'm gonna take Selene.
Fair. So if you don't know about comic Selene, she is an issue.
She's basically a mutant vampire. Mm-hmm. She has psychic abilities. She can cast. She's magic. She has magic powers, right. Like actual magic powers. And yeah, she's a vampire in a metaphysical sense, in the sense that she doesn't like suck your blood. She literally absorbs your life energy.
Right.
And that's how she sustains herself.
Fair.
I think that is where I want to go because, funny enough, like the psychic well is deep, but it's also very top heavy.
Sure.
So it's like you got like your Jean Greys, you got your Hope Summers, but then like
yeah, Forge.
It kind of like falls off after that. Like these are like I feel like Magic is like she's like right at the end of like that upper tier.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of the good telepaths are kind of gone at this point, unless you want to burn the second Omega pick, which no one has opted to do yet.
No, I don't want to do that yet.
So Apocalypse is up next.
Who's he got?
Wow. Apocalypse has taken a second Omega.
Okay.
Any guesses?
Elixir?
Nope.
Oh, Cassandra Nova.
Nope.
Iceman?
It is Iceman.
Wow. Apocalypse said, I'm just going to freeze everybody to death.
So yes.
Have fun fighting in frigid temperatures, says Apocalypse.
So this is interesting. So the 2 Omega picks are basically polar opposite energy picks. Mm-hmm. You have Vulcan and you have Iceman. Mm-hmm. Apocalypse could just destroy the Earth here.
Yay. Oh, no, that's exactly what he wants, and then he's going to build a better one, said Oscar Isaac. Remember when Oscar Isaac played Apocalypse?
With Iceman and Vulcan, he could destroy the Earth, and Darwin can survive it.
Yeah. Oh. Yo, bro's building an all-star team.
Bro's living up to his moniker. He is Apocalypse. He's trying to destroy the Earth.
He superpowers Juggernaut, nothing can stop him. Darwin's going to survive.
Dang.
That's a good pick.
We're getting trounced.
All right, who's his next pick?
All right, so he's burned. All right, so no more Omegas for Apocalypse. And let's see. Apocalypse has picked his third physical fighter, and he's taken Deadpool.
I was gonna take Deadpool. Fair. Okay, that's fair.
I mean, I feel like this works. I feel like this makes sense for this team.
Okay, fair.
Of psychos.
Sure. Oh, he does have a lot of psychos on his team.
I think this team is just planning on destroying the world and then surviving.
But yeah, because Deadpool's going to be there.
Deadpool can survive it too.
And it's going to be hilarious when he survives. Okay, fair. Who's your next pick?
Oh man, I need a physical guy here. The physical well it's the deepest, but it's also drying up very quickly with characters that aren't just Wolverine. Mm-hmm. Dang. I can't believe Iceman got drafted ahead of Storm. I'm looking at Wraith.
Come on.
I'm looking at Wolfsbane. I'm looking at Marrow. And with a round 6 pick. Good value. I'm looking at my shapeshifters. And they all same but different. Much like the Wolverine X-23 Dakin bucket. I got 3 shapeshifters here, and they all do similar but different things. And I feel like the best version of this is actually copycat is where I'm gonna go.
I knew you were gonna do it too.
Vanessa, you embarrassed me in front of Vanessa. She's the only one of these that can replicate all powers. Mm-hmm. Mystique can do it to a degree. Morph can only copy physical powers.
Yeah.
Copycat can do everything. Mm-hmm. It's just she's a little uncontrollable at times.
That's fine.
But that is fine.
That's fine.
That's actually fine.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do.
So I'm gonna take Copycat, and I'm well balanced right now. I'm 2-2-2 with 1 Omega off the board.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take Psylocke because I want my team to be full of just hitters. I just need my team to be hand-to-hand proficient, so I'm going to get another elemental off the board. So I'm going to go Psylocke. All mental instability.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Psylocke, and then I'm going to go Domino.
Whoa!
Because what is the best power than good luck?
Huh.
Domino's powers with Jean Grey means that Jean Grey is going to use the Phoenix Force and not be affected by it. Domino's power means that X-23 is going to be able to kill Wolverine in any type of setting. Rogue is not going to be able to, drain somebody's powers on accident. Like, it's the best option for helping. You want to talk about the LeBron effect? Good luck for everyone. That's a pretty solid back-to-back pick.
Wow. So you're tapped out on your psychic pool.
Yeah. Oh, 3, right?
4.
No, I have 3.
You have Jean, you have Magic, Psylocke, and Domino.
Psylocke you put on her own elemental.
Oh, you're right.
That's exactly why I took her, because she low-key sneaks me a fifth person into the mental part. Okay, your pick.
Oh man. So I'm 2-2-2. Mm-hmm. Have not used my other Omega spot, and I'm looking. I feel like I need someone that can. I feel like I need damage. I feel like I need damage output. I'm lacking in the damage output division. I have a lot of mental, a lot of. Really, I'm really hanging on to this other Omega spot, but there's one specific Omega that I feel like I'm drafting for need, because I just need the raw power. And Hope Summers can amplify said power.
That's Storm.
It is going to be Storm.
Fair.
It is going to be Storm.
That's fair. I mean, you're talking about a person that can literally affect the biometric, the literal atmosphere of any planet, not just planet Earth, but any planet. Fair. What's Apocalypse got cooking? I know he got something cooking.
And I think if I'm gonna stop, if I'm gonna stop Apocalypse from destroying the world, I feel like I need Storm to undo some damage. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. What's Apocalypse got cooking? What's he cooking?
What's Apocalypse got cooking? Let's see. Apocalypse selects Omega Red.
Good pick.
Again, going with this
just anarchistic team.
This anti-life team that he's building here. Omega Red, found this out in research, has something called Death Spores.
Yeah.
Did not know that was part of his deal.
Yep.
Only really familiar with Omega Red for like Marvel vs. Capcom, where like he uses the whips. Mm-hmm. So didn't realize that he had a poison in his system.
Right. What's his back-to-back pick?
Cassandra Nova.
Wait, that's 3 Omega.
Oh, yeah. You're cheating, Apocalypse.
Yep. Reroll.
Reroll. Apocalypse is cheating.
He is cheating.
Classic Apocalypse.
Yeah, it is classic Apocalypse. Who'd you take?
Hang on. It's thinking.
And the wait music up.
Elevator music. The pick is in. And it is a psychic level character. It is Nightcrawler.
That's fair. That's cool. It's a low-key a solid pick. Okay. What's your next pick?
Let's see where my board is here. How are we looking? I picked Storm. Comfortable with that. I got some. I think I need. Still think I need more muscle here. Mm-hmm. A lot of these good physical. I'm gonna. It's a defensive pick, but it's also a juggernaut adjacent pick.
Oh yeah, Colossus.
Yeah, I'm picking Colossus.
Fair. Okay.
Because he can fight. He's pretty much invulnerable, and not to take it back to my number 1 overall pick, Hope Summers can also duplicate Colossus's powers.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I'm building my team around Hope Summers.
Okay, that's fair. That's like drafting LeBron and being like, all right, guys, now just figure it out.
Everyone just figure it out afterwards.
All right, I'm going to go.
So you're up. You have 2 picks here.
Okay.
You still have your wild card.
Yep, I'm saving it for last.
Well, yeah, you can. You have your pick of the litter now.
Yeah.
Because
you guys both did it.
We both took ours. So.
And just so you guys know, Apocalypse is sitting here with us as well. He is here. I'm going to take Quicksilver next.
Hey!
Needed a little bit of speed.
Keeping it in the family.
I needed somebody that can be like... I need somebody to like disrupt every single person out there. I need a disruptor. This team I'm building would be an incredible stealth team. Like if I needed like a black op, you know what this team is? I have an incredible X-Force team right now. Like an actual team that can be the actual X-Force. Yeah. This is a great X-Force team. Ooh, that would be an interesting concept to get Quicksilver on an X-Force team.
You do have a very Like I feel like if you send in like Domino, Psylocke, X-23 and Quicksilver to do like a mission.
Mm-hmm. And then like that all else fails, and then you see Jean Grey, Rogue, and Polaris pull up. You're like,
oh no,
oh no, bro.
Uh-oh.
Okay, my next pick. I'm just trying to kind of keep it balanced, so I have like everybody like I have a pick from each piece. I'm gonna go with my next pick. I was really thinking about Sunspot. I was really thinking about Sunfire or Sunspot. Just somebody like that can control solar energy to some avail. Because if they can void Storm of some solar energy, that would be pretty good.
Because they're similar but different.
Mm-hmm.
Sunfire like generates raw solar energy, and Sunspot absorbs it.
Right. I was thinking about Typhoid Mary as well too, because she also is much more of an issue in the comics than people think. Mm-hmm. But I think that
she's a little mentally unstable.
Yes, she is. So is Psylocke.
Which is why Legion is also still on the board.
Right. And using that logic, I'm going to take, if Rogue's on the team, then Gambit also needs to be on the
team. Synergy pick.
And we found out how powerful Gambit is as well, too. So
also another guy that can fight.
And another guy that can do stealth.
I'm also thinking like synergy, like Domino Gambit synergy.
Mm-hmm.
Domino. Like she Gambit, can like make sure like he can't miss.
Yeah, he never misses.
Cards always in my favor.
The cards are always in your... Domino's like, they are always in your favor.
Except that time when you got vaporized by a
Come on,
Sentinel.
no, man. Do your pick. Don't do this.
Yo, you got a lot of... Your team would make a great Love Island episode. Now you got Magneto, Rogue, and Gambit all together.
No. And with with his son there and his daughter there. Man, this is why you should have put Scarlet Witch on the board, so that way I could have taken her with my wild card.
Wow. You got, man, the synergy is off the charts.
This is the borderline most, like, anti-hero team I could have picked. That's why I wanted to get Deadpool on this team. To have,
That's why you're Magneto.
I'm really flying, like, the seat of my pants, just, like, with the good and bad in here.
I'm surprised this person is still available at this point.
Just a regular character?
Given that we've now taken 3, 5, 7 of the mental telepath characters off the board, and this one is still available, and I'm taking Cable.
I can live with you taking Cable. And I will tell you, Cable and Bishop, because Cable's going to look at Bishop and be like, remember when you lost me in the time stream?
It's fine.
Come on, man.
It can't be any less volatile than you having Gambit and Rogue and you being Magneto on the same team. So I would like to have Cable. He can time travel or has time traveled. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's seen this draft play out.
Oh no, bro.
Maybe he knows how it's going to go. He's a good leader, which is interesting because there's a definitive leader that's still available.
I know, and he's not going to get picked.
So I'm going to take Cable. Another Summers off the board.
Okay, good pick.
There's one specific Summers that still hasn't been drafted.
Wait, who is it? Wait, which Summers hasn't been picked? Oh, Cyclops. Loser. Nobody Wolverine somewhere? Loser. All right, who's Apocalypse taking?
Cyclops is enduring a Shador Sanders-esque fall in this draft right now. He's the only one in his family who hasn't been drafted.
I might have something dangerous up for one of these future picks.
All right, Apocalypse is picking Banshee.
I actually like that. I was actually low-key thinking about Banshee because that's disorienting as well, too.
It is disorienting against a lot of our psychics that we have lined up.
Right.
A good pick, good, not someone that you would think.
And you got to think about who the leader is, like the amplification of like, what does that turn? Does that turn into like planetary level?
A sonic scream that can destroy the Earth. he's still destroying the Earth.
I'll build a better one after this.
Apocalypse, are you building a team to destroy the Earth?
Wait, who's Apocalypse's next pick? Because this is getting hilarious now.
Apocalypse's next pick is Firestar.
No, not Firestar from Marvel Comics.
So this is a microwave type character.
He's a Hamilton Beach.
No, he's stronger than that.
He's an 1100 watt Hamilton Beach.
With Vulcan and Iceman, Apocalypse now wields fire, cold, and cosmic energy.
Wow, not bad.
We're getting lapped. We're getting pasted by Apocalypse.
I low-key don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I think at the end, I think our team. I think we just destroy the universe.
Yeah, this fight is
when these teams.
The Avengers are going to be there like, come on, guys.
Like, guys, this is why none of the X-Men get invited to things.
Because you guys do stuff like this.
All right, so drafted. So we got what? 2 more rounds, basically.
3. So 3 more regular rounds. It should be, I believe.
Because you have 4 more picks to make. Yes, that makes sense.
3 more regular rounds and then the wild card
for you. Because me and Apocalypse took our wild cards already. Yeah. Because you can opt not to take a second Omega, but I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, that's just absurd. I'm saving.
If it's there. Yeah,
it will be there.
It will be there because no one else can draft an Omega. So it's my go?
No,
Oh, yeah, it's my go. Because he took Banshee and Firestar.
Yeah, 3-3. Yep.
So I feel like I need another elemental guy.
Okay.
Need another elemental guy. Dazzler?
Come on.
Do I have a fire guy? I don't have a fire guy, do I?
Don't do Pyro.
I'm not doing Pyro. Not everyone gets a speech.
Cassandra's gonna be giddy when we fight. What happened to you? That's not the same guy from X2.
So it's really between Sunfire and Sunspot. Mm-hmm. And it's...
No, Apocalypse took Sunfire. Oh, no, he took Fire.
It took Firestar. Easy. Chill out.
Chill. Nobody Iceman on his channel.
He's a microwave character. He's not a fire character.
What is he, Vinnie Johnson from the 80s Pistons? A microwave character?
And Storm, for her vast elemental abilities, I guess she can control the sun. She can't control the sun.
She can make it cloudy like she did in X3. What were they doing in that movie?
Want to know what happens to a toad when he gets struck by lightning? Same thing that happens to everything else. So it's between Sunfire and Sunspot. That's really like, what do I want? What do I want out of my fire guy?
To look cool? Because then it's Sunspot.
Name Sunspot, Mo to me.
Remember it.
Yeah, I'm going to take Sunspot.
Fair. That's a fair pick.
A lot of unrealized potential that I feel like as Professor X,
Yeah.
I can get out of him. When he's Sunspot, he's invulnerable.
Sure.
Like when he's actually sunspotting. He can absorb the sun.
Everybody looks up.
Somewhere Doc Ock.
What happens to the sun, dog?
Storm can part the clouds. Power Sunspot up.
Fair.
like a plant. Like a photosynthesis.
I have back-to-back picks.
You have back-to-back picks. And
My last pick will be...
you have your wild card still. And then you have one physical, and you have one in each category, basically.
One of each. That's what I wanted to do.
You have one in each category remaining, and your wild card Omega pick.
Okay. I'm going to take... this is tough. I'm going to take Kitty Pryde.
Hey!
Based off all the stuff that Hickman did. Because Hickman basically turned her into like an absolute disgustingly powerful unit. So I'm going to take Kitty Pryde.
So you're keeping up with the stealth.
Yeah. Oh, she's also going to be the leader of this team, too.
Whoa.
She's the only one that would go to Magneto's face and be like, "You idiot." Okay, so that takes care of one of my Kitty Pryde you had in the mental. Elemental, I'm probably going to try to knock out next, I think. So I'm going to take Elemental.
Yeah, you have Elemental, Psychic, and then your last Omega pick.
Okay. All right, I'm going to take with... this is tough. Do I have a physical? Yeah, I have a physical left.
No, you don't. Because you took Kitty.
Oh, yeah, I did take Kitty. No. Kitty Pryde's under mental.
Should she be?
You made this list, man. You're the one that made this list.
That's true.
I'm keeping it the way it is, man. I'm going to take Morph.
Okay.
Because then at least then there's 2 Rogues, 2 Quicksilvers, 2 X-23s.
So you basically used him as a double down on your 3 other characters, basically.
Right.
That's an interesting use of him, I feel like. Like you're doing
Wait, I might have to usurp that pick.
Redraft? He's redrafting.
I might have to because then there's no Elemental Omegas left.
But you don't have to pick an Elemental Omega.
Oh, I could just pick any Omega. Okay, fair.
Yeah,
fair,
you get any Omega. Me and Apocalypse picked Elemental Omegas, but you don't have to pick. You don't because the wild card pick goes in its own
Perfect
chamber.
Perfect. I know exactly who I'm taking too.
So you pick a Morph.
Yes, I'm going to take Morph because at least my physical characters get amplified. Or I get 2 of them basically.
You get 2 of them.
Oh no! I get anybody. I get any of your guys' physical anyway too.
Joke's on you. My physical guys are no good.
Deadpool or Apocalypse's are though.
Apocalypse definitely has the best physical group.
Yeah,
I would say.
I think I have the best mental group. Jean Grey, Magic, Domino, and Kitty Pryde. That's not bad.
It's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, so it's my go. I still have 1 in each category available, which is great for me. Let's see. Forge?
No, don't do it. You're going to keep joking about this Forge thing?
Cypher? No, I'm kidding. I need everybody to understand each other. If I pick Blind Spot, can he make Jean Grey forget that she is the Phoenix?
No, come on, man.
I mean, does everyone else take a? Oh no, shit! Apocalypse has 2 mental characters to take still. I feel like I need to take one off the board from Apocalypse because he can't take Legion. He can't take Cassandra Nova. I'm just looking at who's left in the mental, the mental abilities that I can just basically snipe from Apocalypse. So he's just really just weak down there. Dang, what's Moonstar about? What's Moonstar got going? Illusions?
Careful, dog.
Illusion's not bad. Illusions aren't bad. Illusions could fuck with Domino, actually.
Nah, Domino's gonna make themselves lucky. The Illusions are actually gonna go back on to Moonstar. Domino low-key the most powerful mutant there ever was?
Luck's not a superpower.
Says who?
Deadpool said it in the second Deadpool movie.
Even though he was super lucky?
Damn, I might take Moonstar. I'm gonna take Moonstar.
That's the craziest pick so far, I think.
I like the illusions. Illusion casting. And a telepath.
Okay, fair.
I got Hope Summers, I got Celine, I got Moonstar. Mentally, we're just she could take the Juggernaut out of the equation.
Fair.
Get in his brain, get in his head.
Fair. Okay.
If I can't fight fire with fire, I'm gonna fight fire with my brains.
Okay.
Classic Professor X.
Fair.
You know?
Who's Apocalypse got cooking up? He got somebody cooking.
So Apocalypse has 3 picks left.
Mm-hmm.
2. See, I feel like Apocalypse messed up. Not a lot left in the psychic realm.
Mm-mm. Well, he's gonna handle most of it himself.
Apocalypse is thinking right now. Sunfire.
Okay, fair. Yo, bro is really cooking something.
What is bro cooking?
I don't understand. Okay, and now who's his next?
He's got the power of the sun in the palm of his hands. Can Vulcan power up Sunfire?
Or vice versa?
Shoot. This guy's just trying to... I'm telling you, I think he's trying to destroy the Earth.
Fair. All right, who's he got next?
So he's got 2 more psychic picks. Typhoid Mary.
Oh, I was thinking about taking Typhoid Mary.
Were you really?
I was genuinely thinking about it.
Huh. Typhoid Mary, eh?
Okay. All right, and then your second to last pick.
My second to last pick. So what do I need? I need another physical guy and another elemental guy. I can't... Oh, man. I can't not do this, right?
Do it.
I can't not. I have to. I can't be the X-Men. I can't be Professor. I have to take Cyclops.
Yeah. Fair. I hate it, but fair. Loser. Who said that?
I had to take Cyclops.
Okay.
Because maybe I can get your team to stand down. You know?
No.
You have Jean Grey, but I have Cyclops.
Well, I'm just gonna make Cyclops sent for Jean Grey, and that he's immediately takes.
That's what he's there for.
We're good.
Him and Wolverine on the same team, though.
That's asking for trouble.
I don't love it, but
all right, these are my last 2 picks. This is it.
Yeah, you got your last elemental pick, and then your wild card Omega pick.
Okay, my last elemental pick will be. I couldn't kill you with the 4th of July, could I?
Don't take Jubilee.
I don't have a sun guy. I don't have a sun person.
I don't think there's any sun people left.
I was low-key thinking about taking Surge.
Surge isn't sun.
But no, I was thinking about taking Surge.
What's Surge gonna do for you? I mean, I guess you don't have a choice. I mean, you have a choice, but
I have some choices. Am I gonna take Avalanche?
The power of earthquakes?
That's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, let me get somebody that's low-key not respected enough. Let me take Avalanche.
Wow.
The power of earthquakes. That's not bad.
It's pretty good.
All right, this is my last pick.
And he's also a Brotherhood of Mutant. Mm-hmm. So your last pick, and you got the run of the Omega litter here.
I'm taking Legion.
I figured, yeah.
For all anarchistic purposes. That's like my pick to just end all the other picks. All right, last pick. This is where you got to do something funny.
Yeah. You do, and you picked my son.
Mm-hmm. What a Magneto thing to
do. You picked my son. Damn. So what's my last spot? What do I have to fill here? Oh, a physical guy. Mm-hmm. Because Cyclops was an energy based.
Who's the funniest physical character you can take right now?
Beast?
Beast would low-key be absolutely hilarious.
Unfortunately, Beast is gonna have to go undrafted. Because I'm not taking Beast.
Strong guy?
I'm not taking strong guy.
Wraith?
Nope.
Wraith would be hilarious.
Nope. I'm gonna take armor.
I was thinking about taking armor earlier. It was when I was picking earlier. It was gonna be between armor and Morph, but I was like, Morph can just do the same thing that my other physical people can do. That's a good pick.
I feel like she could maybe go toe to toe with the Juggernaut.
Be tough. It would push her to her limits, but that's a solid pick. I like that pick. Apocalypse.
The last pick.
Do something crazy.
Do something crazy, Apocalypse. He did do something crazy. He picked Mastermind.
No!
got another illusion. He also got an illusion guy.
Yo. What are you up to, Apocalypse? Maybe the funniest team that could have been picked. All right, so what's his full team?
All right, so the full teams, the full rosters. Magneto. We'll just top down.
Okay, Magneto. I got Rogue, X-23, Quicksilver, Morph, Jean Grey, Magic, Domino, Kitty Pryde, Polaris, Psylocke, Gambit, Avalanche, and Legion.
Pretty good.
That's a Black Ops nightmare.
Yeah.
You would hate to see my team. You couldn't see my...
You wouldn't be able to see his team coming.
And then if all else fails, Jean Grey, go murder everybody. And if that fails, Legion, just murder everybody.
Legion, just kill everybody. My team is as follows. Wolverine, Copycat, Colossus, and... Who's my last physical guy? Oh, Armor. Mm-hmm. Okay. My psychic squad, Hope Summers, my LeBron. Mm-hmm. LeBron James, Selene, Cable, and Moonstar. Mm-hmm. And then my elementals are Havoc, Bishop, Sunspot, and Storm. And Cyclops. Mm-hmm. And then my other wild card was Storm.
Okay.
So I ended up, weirdly enough, with a lot of X-Men.
Yeah, you did. You got a lot of X-Men on your team.
As Professor X,
and then Professor X said, I can change a lot of the ones that aren't good people. Apocalypse, you are cooking.
Apocalypse's team. Who did I say his last psychic pick was? Oh, Mastermind. Mm-hmm. That's right. So Apocalypse has Juggernaut,
sheesh,
Darwin,
sheesh,
Deadpool,
sheesh,
and Omega Red.
Wow.
And then for psychics, it's Shadow King, Nightcrawler, Typhoid Mary, and Mastermind.
Dog. This team is kind of crazy.
Not bad. And then the elemental team is Vulcan, Banshee, Firestar, and Sunfire. And then Iceman as a secondary.
He is the weakest Omega team, but like his regular mutants.
Well, I told you, he's trying to just destroy the Earth.
Yeah, he's got no other plan besides absolute murder. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That was fun. That was mad fun. We should do that again with another team.
We'll do it with the Avengers.
Or do you want to do it with the Justice League?
Ooh, Justice League's fun.
Maybe we should do that with the Justice League because James Gunn's been he's been doing his Yap Fest. Peacemaker's coming out in 2 days. Peacemaker season 2. So he's been like, we're doing a super thing next. And Superman, and he's like, who's to say? Superwoman, who's to say? Supergirls, who's to say? Super something? Yeah. Crypto the Superdog origin movie? Man, that was
a lot of fun.
That was fun.
I think it's funny that we ended up with not typecasting, but we built our teams around
who the leader was.
Yeah.
My whole team is people that toe the line. It's something to say that on my team the most morally right person is Kitty Pryde. That's something to say. Everybody teeters the line on this team, and you also can use the leader. That's why I'm afraid of Apocalypse's team, because he also steps in. He's gonna Bill Russell this thing and also play. That was fun, man.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think a fun DC one would be fun. Maybe we do Amanda Waller. We do Amanda Waller would be good. Who else do we have in DC that can maybe Darkseid?
Batman?
I was thinking about Batman, but I think he should be on the board.
He should be available to pick.
So, yeah, maybe we do
Alfred? Just kidding.
Amanda Waller. We do I don't know. Who do we got?
I don't know. The Justice League needs a stand-in person.
Maybe it has.
Did we just take Superman off the board?
Yeah, it probably has to be. And then maybe it's Superman and Batman get taken off the board.
I thought you were, retired.
Retired? Retired. Yeah, maybe Superman, Batman. Maybe Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are the 3.
You just take them out?
Yep, and they're the 3 leaders of the team, and then they draft the teams accordingly. With the number 1 pick, the question.
Bro just be asking questions. Bro's a professional rage baiter.
The most powerful member of the Justice League. The question.
But
what?
Someone knock this guy out, please.
I'm taking the Martian Manhunter number 1 pick overall. That's a good number 1 pick.
I had to pick Cyclops, man.
Yeah, I know.
Notable undrafteds. Let's go down this list here. Angel did not get drafted.
No, who cares about Angel, man?
Beast did not get drafted.
Nobody cares.
The Blob did not get drafted. Dakin did not get drafted.
We don't care.
Multiple Man did not get drafted.
Sabretooth didn't.
Sabretooth and Mystique both. You left both
Mystique is probably pretty
you left both your Brotherhood, your long-standing Brotherhood of mutants off the board.
We don't care.
Nocturne did not get drafted. Mm-mm. Toad didn't get drafted. You are not loyal to your Brotherhood.
I was thinking about Leech. I was genuinely thinking about taking Leech.
Leech isn't bad, but Leech also, I think, is one of those things where he has to be there.
Right.
He has to be around you, and if he gets close enough to Vulcan, he's just gonna get vaporized.
Right.
Blind Spot didn't get drafted.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Negasonic did. Forge didn't get drafted.
The Vanisher didn't get.
The Vanisher did not get drafted.
Come on, didn't draft Brad Pitt, man.
Spiral didn't get drafted.
The Dazzler didn't.
Arrow didn't get drafted.
Jubilee
not getting drafted is pretty. And then the Omegas that did not end up getting drafted.
Cassandra Nova.
Yep.
Emma Frost was a
Emma Frost. Emma Frost is tough.
Kid Omega. Those are the Omegas that didn't get drafted. Kid Omega's come on, man. Why can't I be as famous as Superboy Prime?
Man, adding that extra wildcard rule, I think, is what actually caused Iceman, Storm, and Vulcan to get drafted.
Right. Which is fun. That's actually good. I'm glad that we amended that.
Because I think if we had kept the 3, if we just kept the 3, I think it would have been Hope, Jean, and Legion.
Right.
And then everyone else would have just been off the board.
Right.
So I think the fact that we added that second wildcard spot to be an Omega is what caused the 3 elemental Omegas to get drafted.
Right.
That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
Thank you, Apocalypse, for showing up.
Don't destroy the Earth, please. I'm gonna do it.
He's gonna destroy the Earth. He picked Vulcan and Iceman. He's gonna freeze the Earth and then he's gonna shatter it.
With his own bare.
With the power of the Juggernaut.
No, he's gonna use Havoc. No, not Havoc. He's gonna use Banshee to do it.
Freeze the entire Earth and then destroy it, and then it's just Apocalypse, Darwin, and Deadpool just chilling at the end of time. And then the Scarlet Witch has to come in and fix it.
No, Franklin Richards is there. Come on, guys.
Come on, we knew this was. You knew letting Apocalypse in a draft was going to cause this.
Yeah, if and when we do an Avengers one, I think it should be probably Nick Fury.
Nick Fury. Yeah,
Nick Fury, probably
Apocalypse again.
No, Nick Fury. You would probably do
Doctor Doom.
I exact thought I had. You'd probably do Nick Fury, Doctor Doom, and maybe Kang. Oh, can we not do that? Oh, come on. Probably Loki. Oh, maybe. Oh, you know what'd be fun?
Ant-Man.
No. Ultron.
Ooh.
Ultron, Doctor Doom, and Nick Fury. I feel like I don't want 2 villains there. You probably need to have somebody that's a good person.
Captain America? No, he's got to be draftable.
Mm-hmm.
So that he could not be drafted. Mm-hmm. He's going late the same way Cyclops went late.
The Watcher.
Oh.
The Watcher, Nick Fury, and Doctor Doom.
The Watcher. Captain Carter?
No. And the show. Any mentions of Captain Carter immediately ends the show.
That's the rules.
It's the rule.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this. God, I didn't think I was going to have to think as hard as I ended up thinking.
You get down there and you're like, man, no wonder everybody hates the X-Men.
I was like, wait.
We should have done a team with William Stryker.
Stryker was my original slot, and then I did Apocalypse instead. Yeah, man, I can't believe I drafted Moonstar. For need, I was like, wait.
Neither can Moonstar.
I drafted Moonstar specifically to screw with Apocalypse. And then he drafted an illusion guy. He drafted Mastermind. The fact that Mastermind got drafted and Beast didn't is...
Beast is at home just...
Forge and Beast can hang out together at home.
Room.
We can pick you up in free agency.
Yeah. Someone
dies. Come on, Beast. Get in here. You're on the team. All right, guys, that was fun. Socials. You can follow us on Twitter at ProjectINF_pod. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram.
At the Project Infinite Pod.
Next week, I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. We kind of came up with this on the fly, so we'll come up with something else on the fly.
Maybe we'll review something of some sort. We haven't talked about Sinners. Probably, I still think that's the best film of this year.
Oh, yeah, probably. We still have Peacemaker comes out this week.
Yeah, maybe we could talk some Peacemaker.
So we can definitely do that. But cool. from me and from, the Magneto of the podcast. This is the easiest one. He got to be Magneto the whole episode.
This is great.
Enough. Bro could turn the whole world off.
Nobody's drafted Silver Samurai.
He's not immune.
But it's still funny.
Silver Samurai, how'd you get in here? All right, guys. Well, from Professor X and Magneto, the Professor X and Magneto of the podcast. Thank you, Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm. Thank you
for sitting down with us.
You're welcome.
That's a good Apocalypse voice.
Maybe I should get cast as Apocalypse.
And Sabanor.
Oh dear.
No, that's why we needed Beast to get drafted. Since Iceman destroys the Earth.
No, Beast should have got drafted by Apocalypse. He would have been like, oh dear. What's his Apocalypse upgrade? He just gets turned into a bigger beast?
Man, I can't believe I saved Cyclops from the undrafted pool. I had to.
Yeah.
It's Shador Sanders. He was the last one in his family to get drafted. That's crazy.
Yeah, disgusting.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week for maybe Peacemaker. Until then, goodbye.
Peace, maker.